Wow. I have to sit down?
You need to sit.
I do. I need to sit.
Yeah, over there.
Miss, where? Oh, no, we both come up same. How is your life going? Now, what is your name? I forgot. Miss? Yeah.
One,
What does
two.
this mean? Wow.
Chữ Quy mà em sắp chữ cầm chữ gì vậy? The best or number one, the best.
Yeah. In Ho Chi Minh, I'm the best. I'm number one. But in Vietnam, I'm the best. Thank you.
Terrible. What? Can I say what? Okay. I've said this before, but the last 10 years have been the best years of my life. I'm supposed to move around and jump with every phrase.
Since you met me.
Right. No, since I met all of you. It's been the best 10 years of my life. It's amazing. I've known this guy the longest. 9 years. I don't think there's anyone here that goes back that far. No, there isn't. Come on! Come on! You're the newest. Have a seat, please. So, you know, I came here 10 years ago. It was 2014, and I came from Cambodia, and now I'm going back to Cambodia. And the second day I was here, I went into the park over here, and I found 8 students who were looking for an English teacher. It was a miracle. And they had a class already in District 8. No, 10. What is this over here? 10? 12? What district is over here? 12? I think it's 12. Not 5 is over there. Over here is 10. 10. Okay, and I started that class. They actually had a teacher already, but it was a Vietnamese teacher who had been in Texas for 10 years, and they weren't happy with him. They said, we want a new teacher. So that was actually after about 6 months. They told me, Harmon, we're getting rid of the Vietnamese teacher. We want you to teach us. So I taught that class more or less for 2 years in District 10. I would bicycle there, and I loved it. And, you know, I felt taken care of by these people. They enjoyed my teaching. I enjoyed teaching them. It's too bad that I invited one person from that original class. They're not here. Maybe they'll come later, who knows? Or maybe they won't come. And so, ever since, one of my students said, Harmon, you should move from District 10 to this park. There's a cafe that I know where you can teach. And so I came here, and it worked. You know, I was living around the park. So I've been teaching here for about 7 or 8 years. And all of you have come here with me. And, you know, every year of the last 10 years has been the best year of my life. I can say that, you know, without a twinge of disbelief. Teaching you English has been the joy of my life. What the frick? And for some reason, you responded well to me. You know, as you all know, my childhood was terrible. I had a terrible mother. And my father was an alcoholic. And my brother was everything I wasn't. He was popular in school. He was a good student. He always had a girlfriend. He had lots of friends. And he was no problem for my mother. Now, I was probably the worst child a mother could have. So my mother was always had something terrible to say to me. And I learned later that I was emotionally abused by her. You bet your life I was. And it took me years to recover from her abuse. Now, she never physically abused me, but emotionally abused me. I didn't even know what that was when I was told. And now I know what it is. So it took me years to recover. And I started traveling. And I've loved traveling all my life because I get to meet people from different cultures, different from my own. And I think this world is a great place. I also think we're destroying it at warp speed. And, you know, it's possible by the end of the century, human beings will be gone. They'll just be animals again. And they'll be happy that we're not here. And they'll be fine. That's possible. But all of you are going to go out in the world and be the leaders. And the leaders of Vietnam. And maybe the leaders of planet Earth. We have an Australian leader right here. We have an English leader right there. And we all come here to this country for some reason. And I came here to have the best years of my life. So I don't know how to end this story. But you all have been really special to me. And I've loved teaching you. You know, you taught me. What?
Am I special to you?
Are you
It's
what?
okay.
Oh, what? What?
Am I special to you too?
Yes, you are. You're very special to me.
I just feel like I was pushed out.
Why? Because you're Australian?
Yeah, yeah.
No. Okay, I lost my point. You're all special. You all have been special to me. You wanted to learn English from me. And you taught me how to be a great teacher. Now I'm going to Cambodia. Now, Vietnamese have stories about Cambodia that are terrible. Now, my experience about Cambodians is they're wonderful. And they're poorer. The people in the villages in Cambodia are much more poor than here. And so I have this opportunity to teach a lot of children in about 7 classes a day, 6 days a week. I work for 8 hours for 6 days a week. It's going to be way more rigorous for me than teaching all of you. But I think I'm still vital. I'm still physically in good health. And I think I can do it. And I will be the same person for those kids as I have been for you. I know, it won't be any different. And I will enjoy that. And maybe 10 years from now, I'll say, I spent the best 10 years of my life. No, yes, in Cambodia. But I don't know if that'll be true or not, because the best 10 years of my life I've spent here in Vietnam. So, anyway, that's what's happening. Thank you all for having this party. I love you all. You're all special and important to me. And I count on you for taking care of the world that I live in. Because I trained you how to take care of this world. I'm okay. I don't know if I said that right, but thank you. I didn't say it right. Yeah. Okay, fine. Thank you.
Already, I love them all. What do you mean?
You mean hop it long?
Sorry?
Hop it long?
I did it.
You made it.
No.
It sounded on the street. Fertilizer.
You ate it already.
Yeah. This is a...
You have low-level conversation. No, I don't even know about low level, but
Like Alan allowed when she talks, like with the grammar all around.
wow.